Lakers win 125 to 103 against the Wizards. Show of hands to whoever was worried about this game. No? Okay, cool. Show of hands to whoever fell asleep before sleeping, predicted a 20-point blowout against the Wizards, and wakes up 4 in the morning to find out just that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, boys and girls, I fell asleep in this game. I was trying to watch the first quarter, and by the time Rui Hachimura kept getting baskets, I'm like, yeah, we're probably still gonna win. I mean, if at worst we're gonna win by 7, but most likely we're gonna just win in a 20-point blowout. And I actually told that to my mother, who was sitting right next to me watching this basketball game, and she watched the entire game. She actually watched the entire game, and as soon as I wake up at 4, she's telling me, yeah, holy crap, you were right, 20-point blowout. They pretty much subbed out all the starters at the fourth quarter. And I couldn't help but tell her, like, I told you so, man. And it's not arrogance. It's not, this sense of entitlement as a Lakers fan, but really look at the roster from top to bottom for the Lakers and the Wizards, okay? The Wizards are the epitome of what you call a rebuilding team, right? You have supposedly 2 all-stars, one healthy, guiding your team along, but through the last few years, it hasn't really amounted to anything. This year, one of your 2 all-stars is gone, okay? He is in a long-term injury, and of course I'm talking about John Wall, who, Jesus Christ, he gets fed that fat contract and he just gets injured. And as for Bradley Beal, he gets paid. This guy seems like a stat padding dude in DC. Don't really know what else to say about this team. Rui Hachimura seems like a pretty good kid. Hopefully he does well in the near future. We saw guys like Isaac Bonga and Moritz Wagner. That was kind of cool. I mean, other than that, what else do you want me to say about this game? Yeah, they debuted the Lore Series jersey. Hooray! I mean, more than likely, I'm getting a fucking AD version of that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys and girls. I love me some AD. I do. And this game just made you appreciate how good our 2 superstars are. AD, LeBron James, just doing it all in the first 3 quarters. Because, yeah, they didn't play in the fourth quarter. Why the fuck would you waste them in the fourth quarter against a Wizards team that's not going anywhere? I mean, shit, they're not even competing in the Eastern Conference. Sorry, this seems like a bit of a trash talk video, but what the fuck are the Wizards? Nothing. Irrelevant. And they may have come with a chip on their shoulder, which every fucking team does against LA now. Every goddamn team that tries to face the Lakers now comes with a chip on their shoulder. Like, oh, we're going to fucking beat them up. We're going to get at them. And then when you face the actual realities of the Lakers, it's like, you weren't going to get anywhere close, sweetie. Sorry. I mean, we saw the Pelicans game, right? Where the referees were blatantly giving that game to the Pelicans at the end. But even then, you can fucking win. This is kind of the same thing where you're thinking, okay, cool, this is a very small-time team coming into Staples Center in an electric environment where you see the team just feel different. This team feels different. They're so connected with each other. They got the juices flowing. It's looking good. I mean, it is looking good for the Lakers. And we could bitch about, oh, they let all these baskets in late. Yeah. Quinn Cook was going off in the fourth quarter. So don't give me that shit. All right, this game was over by halfway through the third quarter, when it was a fucking 40 some odd points of a differential. This was ridiculous. Don't let the scoreline of 125 to 103 suggest that this was even a fucking close game. It wasn't. Not at all. Yeah, and like I said, the stats may look decent, even on the DC side, but the reality is there's only 2 players really playing for fucking Washington. Rui Hachimura, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Bradley Beal, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2 steals. I mean, seriously, who gives a shit? Like, who gives a shit? this whole game for the Wizards, you know what it was? It was just an outing to Los Angeles. It was another fucking way for the Stars to go to LA, just stick around for a bit, and, you know, clock in to play a game. Because at the end of the day, this is a job, right? This is a job for NBA players, and you'll have bad nights like this, where you face an uphill task that you have no earthly idea how to handle, and you probably won't be able to handle, right? Because, I mean, listen, let's look at the other side of the ledger with the Lakers. 26 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks for Anthony Davis. 23 points, 3 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, 1 block for LeBron James. And the third guy that has to get mentioned in this game for me is JaVale McGee. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. So when the Lakers are pounding at you with these guys, not only these guys, you got guys like Danny Green finally getting his. You got Rondo going off in some of those moments in this game. Even you know, if Caruso and Kuz weren't playing up to par to relative talents that they got, this game just never felt like it was in doubt. Like, it just never felt like this game was going anywhere. And even when you're watching the highlights, as I did because I missed the actual live game, there was no panic. I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, dude, I wasn't freaking out before the game. I'm watching these highlights, you know, getting my statements pretty much correct. You know, so bad. Some of my vocabulary and my thesaurus, my brain thesaurus has actually gone to shit. But thankfully, the Lakers haven't gone to shit. I mean, listen, man, when you are 17-2, off to your best start since 2008, 2009, the championship season, you got to be feeling good. You look at this Lakers squad, they have such a togetherness. They have such love and respect for each other. You see it in the pregame. They're fucking dabbing each other. They're having a good time. And in the center of all of that is Dwight Howard. And I know I've made a lot of videos regarding Dwight Howard in these Lakers reviews, but let me just take a moment to really talk about Dwight Howard for just a couple more seconds than I've already have. Dwight Howard is such a curious case of what if, right? What if he kept that mentality, tough mentality in his early stages? What if? Well, in real life, you don't get paid in what ifs. You don't. You get paid in what you do in the here and now. And for all the foibles and mistakes and, you know, general malaise that Dwight may have shown in the past, whether it was in the Magic, whether it was in the Lakers, his, you know, last tenure here, whether it was Houston, none of that shit matters. What matters is here and now. And in the here and now, Dwight is present. Dwight is here. Dwight is for the team. And I really am genuinely surprised and just so grateful that Dwight Howard has just stepped up as a player and as a human being. I mean, this self-awareness of saying, I'm going to do what's great for the team. I'm going to be a piece in I'm going to be a small piece in a big puzzle. And for him to accept that role, shit, that could absolutely make a difference between a fringe playoff team and a championship contender. And so he's not the only guy with this, you know, with this kind of new horizon, new perspective. A lot of our guys are. I mean, you got to take a look at guys like Rajon Rondo. You know, guys like KCP Avery Bradley. You know, Avery Bradley's still out with a fractured leg. But guys who can genuinely contend for starting spots in any other NBA team, they're brushing all that ego aside to say, listen, this project, what we're trying to make here in LA is real. And we're going to fucking make sure it's real. And I know all the fucking critics right now, I know all the goddamn naysayers right now are on the Lakers hate. Like, I already know that. I'm a Lakers fan. I'm used to Lakers hate. I am absolutely used to it. But to suggest that this team is nothing is laughable at best when the Clippers can't even fucking close out or win against the goddamn Spurs. And where I draw fucking problems with the Clippers comparison is simply this. Just because you got Kawhi Leonard doesn't mean you're an automatic winner. Sorry, kids. This isn't how it works. Maybe in the Eastern Conference, that's how that shit works. Western Conference, bit of a different story. Regular season wins absolutely does matter. And you have to make sure that you set a precedence for what your team is going to be, especially with the team that was meshed together like Frankenstein shit. So when people get on me about the fucking Clippers, I just throw to them like, all right, cool, man. The Clippers had a team built for the last year and a half. And to come at me with, oh, the Lakers aren't shit. Yeah, because the Lakers had to scrap this shit at the fucking, July preseason because, yeah, they blew it the fuck up like idiots. But for us to get to this point, shut the fuck up. I need all you goddamn bandwagon Clippers fans to gather and collect your shit, all right? Get it together, all right? Throw it out there, collect it, get your shit again, and get it together, all right? Because holy fuck, man, I just want to make sure all you Clippers fans know that you are still irrelevant in Los Angeles. You are not a fucking LA team. You're more of a fucking Anaheim and fucking Buffalo team than you are a Los Angeles team. You haven't won shit. You have never been to the Western Conference Final. God damn it. Haven't even been to the NBA Finals. So I need y'all to shut the fuck up and take this fucking nutsack from the goddamn Lakers, you pieces of shit. Because the Lakers are 17-2. They're going to keep this shit going. And hopefully, to fucking put the goddamn salt like Salt Bay, I hope the Lakers win a championship this season. And I hope the finals matchup is the Celtics and the Lakers. Because that's the real rivalry. That's the real rivalry. Not the goddamn fucking Clippers. All you Clippers fans need to get the fuck out of the way. You fuckers are a disgrace. You guys are fucking disgusting. The peasants that live in the bottom cellar, get the fuck out of Staples Center, you piece of shit. Go back to fucking Buffalo. Fuck the Clippers. Fuck everybody else. Let's go Lakers. And yeah, that was full on arrogance. I don't give a shit because fuck you. Let's go Lakers. So boys and girls, follow me at the SC.Y Lounge on all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents.